Hello, welcome to the When I Have Spare Time podcast. My name is Frank, and I'll be sitting here talking to you for a few minutes. As usual, I'm wearing a Korean woman's face on the front of my shirt. Jenny from Blackpink. Anyway, I okay. Well, I guess if I was normal, if I was a normie or a pleb, I guess I guess I'm supposed to feel horrible. But anyway, I heard the funniest thing in Florida, because all the crazy things happen in Florida, Texas, California, or Ohio. Uh, a Florida teen, like this 19-year-old, shot his mom, killed his mom because she told him to stop smoking inside the house. Um, it's that simple. The kid was in his room. The kid was in his room smoking a cigarette. The mom knocks on his door, opens up the door, and says, "Hey, I told you to stop smoking cigarettes inside the house." She closes his door. He pulls out a gun and shoots her through the door. Yeah. He opens up the door. She's, dead on the floor. He runs out the house. Other family members, I'm giving you the very short version of the story. Uh, like, I think it was a family like four, but anyway, the older brother was home, and so he found the mother like like later, like whatever, 20 minutes later, and like she's dead on the floor. So he called 911. The whole family goes to the hospital, and they just think it's like natural causes, and then like a few hours later, they really examine the body and like, oh, we were shot, and then they put two and two together, and yeah, they find out that the youngest son shot her. But I want to see this. If this was like a uh, like a made for TV movie. Remember, like when God, what was that one case where God, I forgot their name, but it was like in New Jersey, and this yeah, the Joey Buttafuoco case where where like his neighbor shot his wife. Remember that? Anyway, like they had all these movies about it, like God, yeah, like Amy Fisher, but like when Amy Fisher shot Joy Buttafuoco's wife, I'll never forget this. Like Channel 2, Channel 7, and Channel 4 all had a made for TV movie about the case, or I mean like about the actual shooting, and like all the stories were similar but different. But they all had one thing in common. Like Joey was cheating on his wife with Amy Fisher, and then like he convinced her to shoot the wife. But anyway, this is something that needs that kind of press. This needs to be like a TV movie, because it's like if I directed it, it would totally be a comedy. It'd be like, like the mom knocks on the door. It's like, I thought I told you to stop smoking inside the house, and then the kid, you know, the kid already has his hand on the trigger when his mom opens up her mouth, because he's just sick of the nagging. He's just sick of it, and like the scene before, he'd be like, I swear to God, if this bitch says one more thing to me. She told me to take out the trash twice yesterday. She told me to mow the lawn last Thursday. I'm pissed. And like that was just the last straw. And so like he was already holding the gun. Like he knew, he knew it wasn't 2 o'clock. It was nag o'clock. Okay? And he was just give me an excuse. Just give me a reason. Tell me to take out the trash one more time. And Jesus Christ. I mean, Listen, um, the loss of human life. Yeah, it's tragic. It's supposedly, because we don't act like it, supposedly it's the most precious thing on the planet, life, because, well, it just is. So when you hear these stories of people just flippantly killing other human beings like they're ants, it blows my mind. Like, where does a person now, the guy's 19, but I think that's old enough to know you don't, shoot your mom. Like, where did the parents go wrong? Because I blame the parents on this one. And then, like, well, I mean, he's an adult, so he can legally own a gun. So, um, I wonder if they knew he had a gun, like it would matter. It's legal for him to own a gun, and most people have guns actually. Like, I'm pretty sure more. I don't know for sure, but I'm gonna take a guess, and I'll look it up later. But I do know one thing: there's more guns in America than people. Okay, I know that much. There's more guns in America than people. But I don't know if more people own guns than don't own guns, and really have no idea. But I'm gonna assume. I'm just gonna take a guess. I'm gonna guess that it's like, if it's not more people. I mean, I'm just guessing right now, and I'll come back later and let you know. But I'm gonna guess it's like 50-50, because I'm gonna bet that like the average person who owns a gun owns like 3 or 4 guns. I can just like look it up now. Why not? Why not? Why not? How many people own guns in America? Mm, mm-hmm. No, that doesn't answer my question. Let's see. Let's see. America. America gun ownage. Looking it up right now. Let's see. Uh, Jesus Christ. um, like, according to this, it says that most Americans own a gun. So I don't I don't know if that's true. This I mean, I just went to Wiki. It says that 326 million Americans own a gun. Is that true? Okay, whatever. Okay, I don't know, whatever. But apparently, like, more Americans own a gun than don't own a gun. Okay, but the thing is, I'm surprised, and this is what I'm really surprised about. I'm surprised it's not a bigger news story, because according to the all the news accounts, this was a great woman, great family, great, like, everything I've heard about this family is that they're just nice people, hardworking people. Um, Sounds like I'm talking about a slave I'm about to buy. But anyway, I'm surprised it's not a bigger story. I mean, like, and especially the left. I mean, you can totally do your, because every time there's a tragedy, the left is like trying to take away gun rights, because this is the guns' fault that this happened. So I'm surprised they haven't like propped this up as some kind of like anti-gun push again. Because every time, well, not every time, but a lot of times when there's a tragedy, the first thing they do, instead of like grieving and stuff, they like, okay, we gotta change the gun laws, even though, you know, if you made guns illegal, bad people would still get guns. See, when the left says that they want to take away your guns for your safety, that's not the reason why. It's so the government has more control over you. See, like the reason why the government can't just like make you all slaves and whatnot is because the people can rise up. So like if you have an armed population, that's like a little bit of like, okay, well, we can impede on your rights a lot, but we can't like really stomp you out like we want to. An armed population keeps the government at bay. And also everyone should have the right to like defend themselves, you know. I don't, and then also, what if like America gets like invaded? I don't know. I think it's good that like the citizens are armed so they can defend themselves. I don't know. And then also, like, what happens when like you're in a public setting? Because America leads the world in like mass shootings. What if like you're at the mall and some douchebags starts trying to make more statistics? It'd be great to have like an armed citizen who can take out the bad guy. Like, and I've seen footage of like I think it was in Texas. Like there was this guy, he walked into a church and was like, you know, doing his mass shooting, and there was this old guy inside the church who had his gun with him, and like I saw the video. He shot twice, hit the guy both times. The guys, he like prevented a mass shooting because he was an armed citizen. Because remember, the guns aren't the bad thing; it's the people that are the bad thing. But so don't be fooled with this. We gotta change the gun laws. No, we gotta change the culture. We gotta change the parents. Remember, the parents raised this guy, so he thought it was okay to like shoot his mom. So that's like culture, the parents, society in general. You know, obviously it's a person who that doesn't realize the consequences of his actions. He's thinking in the now. This bitch told me to mow the lawn. Well, fuck that. Cap. I listen to rap music. Cap. I don't know. I'm assuming he listens to rap. I mean, like I really can't judge. I can't judge it by the way he looks. I mean, he's like a redhead. So I'm surprised the church hasn't come on and said something because he's a redhead. You know, and actually, because he's a redhead, if they made this into a TV movie, they would recast it as a black guy. Because like they don't want redheads on TV anymore. You notice that like anytime there's a story involving a redhead, they recast it on TV. Well, if it's a woke station, they recast it as a black person. They should blackwash this movie, make it a black family, and then like instead of being in Florida, they put it in South Central. I don't know. I'm just tossing out ideas, okay? Once again, I'm the idea man. I'm not the actual, you know, guy that gets shit done. I just toss out ideas. I mean, they're good ideas though. They're good ideas. Trust me. Oh God, I was well, because I mentioned slavery earlier. I was thinking, um, because I was watching this. Oh God, it was like it was basically like a program, whatever TV show, telling people to shut up about CRT, shut up about reparations, blah 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 blah, all this stuff because every culture has had slavery, and I mean like even like the Native Americans like had other Native Americans as slaves, and then like and they also bought black slaves, but it's been around since the beginning of time. I guess humans like having slaves. Hell, there's still slavery going on today. But anyway, I was just thinking like if they reinstated slavery, I would totally buy a 19-year-old Japanese girl and have her dress up like a cat and like confine her to like the corner of like my room, and like I leave a bowl of milk out, and I just like you know that's it. I'd want like a, I'd want like a, I guess like a real life cat girl. I mean, yeah, I know I've seen too much anime, but all of us have dreams, and this is mine. I want a 19-year-old Japanese girl dressed up as a cat. I want her to sit in the damn corner and drink out of a bowl full of milk. Okay, and then like, well, she's technically still a human, so like I'll feed her sushi twice a day, and she can't speak. She can only meow and purr. That that's my dream. Now I don't know how we can make this happen. Like do we have to invade Japan again? Because I mean I'm all for it if we can make this happen. I would really love a 19-year-old Japanese girl with like cat ears, like big puffy cat paw gloves. Like she'll wear one of those butt plug cattails. You know, like I'm gonna go out because like I don't want her to like to wear like the belt cattail. Like I want her to have a butt plug, and then like connected to the butt plug is like a 4 foot long tail. Can this dream come true? Now I have to decide: do I want her to use the litter box, or do I want her to use like the restroom like a person? Honestly, because I don't want to break the immersion. You know, I really don't want to break the immersion. And then like I definitely can't have sex with her because like that's bestiality. I mean, oh my god, I would never do that. Never cross that line. And also like, would she get lonely? Like, would I have to get her another cat? Like, would I have to get two cats so she doesn't get lonely? Because she like, I'm gonna have to go out sometimes. I can't always be inside and pet her and stuff. And then like, if I got her a boy cat, I have to get it. I'd have to get it neutered. See, but I don't know. I don't know if I want a Japanese boy as a cat. So if I got like another 19-year-old Japanese girl, would they fight? You know, because like cats can be territorial. So like maybe I can keep one in one corner of the room. See, but I can't keep. See, I probably couldn't keep two in the same room. I probably have to keep one in the back room. You know, let me think. I don't know. Well, okay. Well, scratch that. Just like baby steps first. First step is just get a 19-year-old Japanese girl dressed up as a cat, bud plug tail, got the ears, the big cat paw gloves. Okay, get a get a get a bowl of milk, have her sit in the corner, purr and meow. That's it. So that's step one. The litter box or the toilet. I see. I don't want to break the immersion, so I'm gonna have to get her a litter box. Okay, gonna have to get her a litter box. We're gonna probably go with the Scoop Away brand. I'm pretty sure it's the brand where it clumps. So like she does her business, it clumps. I can just clean it up real quick. Um, and I don't know how hard it's gonna be to have, or expensive it's gonna be to feed her sushi twice a day. So maybe sushi like every other day, you know, every other day. And then I don't know, maybe like ramen, you know, because like I know she's, because I'm pretty sure. I mean, I'm not an expert, but I'm pretty sure that like most Japanese cats do eat ramen. I'm pretty sure. I'm I'm like 90% sure on that one. Um, and then I doubt catnip would actually work on this one. Well, because and I know immersion, but it's still a human dressed as a cat, so I know catnip won't work. So like I will get like because I've seen this before. Like they have like catnip ball, like a ball of catnip, kind of. That's I don't know. I guess they like glue it to a tennis ball. I don't know, but I've seen balls of catnip. Well, because the cats eat the catnip, but like I've seen somewhere. I've just seen different variations of catnip, but like I like the one where it's like this ball. Okay, and so I would get one of those, and then like sprinkle black tar heroin on it or meth. I'm not sure. Yeah, but so I would get like one of those catnip balls and sprinkle like black tar heroin on it. I don't know why I started to say black tar heroin. I would sprinkle black tar heroin on the ball. And then like when I want her to act frisky, I'll like maybe put some meth or coke on a catnip ball because it's like like I want her to chase the laser light, because like I'm gonna have like a laser pen, and I'm gonna like like put it on the wall and like so she'll like chase it around. Well, I know she'll chase it around because I'll because she better if she doesn't want to get beat. You know, she is my cat slave, my Japanese cat girl slave. So I don't know. This 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 could happen. I don't know. Like if things keep going the way they're going with the current world situation, it's like Joe Biden just keeps sending more and more billions to Ukraine because obviously it's money laundering. But you know, if we're lucky, like Russia will like invade Japan. You know, so we'll start getting like Japanese refugees, and then of course that's gonna open up the black market. Just go on the dark web, look up Japanese cat girl. It'll happen. You'll see. I know nothing I said made sense, but it made sense to me. Anyway, I've said enough. I'll talk to you guys later. Have a good one. Peace.